Hey peeps, it's Mella Ubedoble and
Kabo.
Welcome. So, today's topic is titled Law. And simply, Kabo is going to outline the entire course for us. But before we get to that, please use this opportunity to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to turn on those notifications and hit the like button for this video. Okay peeps, so without any further ado, let's allow Kabo to do his magic.
Hello everyone. So today I'll be taking you through the law program that is studied at the University of Free State. So basically, law is the study of the regulation of human interaction. So law prescribes to us as human beings as to what is right and what is wrong, and the consequences attached to our actions. So basically, without law, like society wouldn't function normally. So like there would be conflict and everything. So like to limit the amount of conflict amongst the society, law was introduced. Yeah. First year law is like it's introduction to law. So they introduce you to the historical background of the law and how law came about. They teach you how to argue, how to structure an argument. They teach you basic law concept. So basically, they're just trying to get you to understand what is law all about. Then we get to second year. That's like where the real work starts. Your proper stuff, proper law stuff. It's too much. So like second year, like that's where like now you get to do the real work. But like you get to do the proper lawyering work. So you get to analyze cases. You get to read cases. You get to read like court judgments and such stuff. So that's where like you really get to engage with law content. So like it's the substance of law. So they basically they're teaching you like how is it that you're gonna be doing like when you become a proper lawyer. That year that it gets even harder now because now they're no longer teaching you, but you go through yourself through the content. So by that year you should be knowing everything. So basically it's like you're finishing, but you're not really finishing. This fourth year, that's where you do research, everything. So you get to construct your own academic work and you just research into, and that's where like, you get to specialize into what it is that you want to do.
So you specialize in the fourth year?
Yeah, because that's where like you really need to know like what is it that you really want to do after you finish your degree.
Okay, so like with these things that you specialize in, what are the options exactly?
There's so many.
To choose from?
Like there's so many options. Like law has so many. Like law in its own. It's like it's one category, and there's so many subcategories. For example, there's labor law, there's criminal law, there's public law, and there's also private law, civil law, commercial law. So like for everything in life, there's a law for it. So like there's law all around us. Even with the new law that was developed is internet law. So that's the new law that was just introduced.
Yeah.
So like that's like fourth year. That's when like, you get to specialize into like whatever it is that you want to do. So if you choose for example labor law, that's where you're gonna be like you're gonna be either be a lawyer for labor law for the rest of your life. So labor. Let me just explain what labor law is. Just it regulates like the activities around the workplace. So if you're a worker, you fall under labor law. That's what regulates it. Then criminal law, it's like basically when you break the law, whatever law that you break. So yeah, it falls under criminal law. Private law basically it applies to individuals. Basically when someone commits a crime in your house, it's regulated by private law. Then public basically deals with law it's law between the state and the individuals. So you know, like if I do a crime in public, then yeah, the state is gonna regulate the type of activity and stuff.
I just want to know, do they ever take you to court to like, you know, practice, like practicals? If I could say that does such a thing even exist in law?
Like there's not really there is something like that, but it's called moot court. So it's like practice court for law students. So what they do in a moot court, it's like a demo court. So like they take you up, it's like debating, but then you're debating in a court of law. And it's really interesting because you get to debate with other law students in front of proper courts. So like it's everything, like it's basically lawyering. They're taking you through lawyering. So yeah, moot court it is. So in a moot court, it's like they bring two law students who have to argue. So the best argument wins. So it's like in a court basically, but just a practice court and stuff.
Yeah. And I can imagine how you guys have to be like very stern, and it's like you have to push or suppress all the emotions that you feel. I can imagine how emotions are completely not gonna go to this.
Yeah, when
so professional.
When you're a law practitioner, then you really have to be objective, because in the end of the day, it's not really about how you feel, but what is right. What does the law say about this particular thing? For example, like for one aspect of the law where really gets emotional is family law. So basically it regulates the interaction of family members. So you know, like sometimes parents are fighting for maintenance issues over children, or they're fighting for the custody of children. So that's where being objective and being really subjective comes in. So you really have to strike a balance between your work and so like you really have to push your emotions. The emotions are the last thing that comes, because you can't really go to court with being emotional. You're really gonna lose the case.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's probably not gonna be seen as professional.
And it's a sign of weakness, man. I feel like when you're a lawyer, you have to be stern, you have to be convincing and stuff. So it's always gonna be, you have to be professional. That's the right way to put it, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. I've learned a lot about law, and I just wish it was as simple as it seems. But I can imagine the mountains upon mountains of work that you guys have to do, and research as well. Not to mention the research, but.
It's a lot of work. Like
you want to add something?
Sure. Okay, like the workload is a lot. So like if you want to go into law, just know like you really have to be willing to put in the work. You really have to be willing to stay those long hours overnight preparing for your assignments, reading. So like just in conclusion, if you want to study law, then you really have to be because imagine being represented by someone who doesn't. What are you gonna present to the court? So I would really encourage people like who have aspirations of studying law, just to be like, read a book, grab a book, whatever book it is, just get going, read that book, read that article, whatever it is.
Yeah, and I know you guys can do it. I believe in you. Okay, but let me get serious. Cool. So guys, peeps, that was it for today. I honestly hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you guys would like any information on any of our social medias, you will find it at the end of this video. And just in case you might have missed the introduction to this entire University of the Free State series, click over here to check it out and let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section.